you, guys. Thank you. And good morning to you and everybody that's joining us today. That song's called Beyond the Veil. And this next song we want to play for you is called... And, you know, it's funny because most of my songs, they don't have any lyrics to them. And so I get the title usually to express what it's about. So when I'm writing, I really try hard to, you know, what emotion do I want people to feel, because that's all I have to work with, is helping to use the chords and the way I play to create these emotions. And so this next song, when I was writing it, I wanted to write about hope, and that's why I called it Take Flight, because I wanted it to kind of express the way I have felt when I go from a time of feeling scared and hopeless to learning and growing and with enough courage to out and have hope again and find hope. And so that's what this song, I wanted it to feel lifting and freeing, and that's what it's about. Oh, thank you, Drew. Thank you, Gavi. You gotta have the support of my boys here. Even though Gavi's like turned around, he's like giving me the cold shoulder today. Yeah, we put him in timeout. Sorry, little diva back there. To play for you. he's not really a diva. They're awesome. But we have one last song to play for you, and this is definitely the most personal song I've ever written. And oh, thanks. I'll even scoot forward. No, that's perfect. Yeah, this song is. I used a ballerina in a music box to be a metaphor of used to be, and she's this perfect porcelain doll ballerina, and she's spinning in this beautiful globe that's glass, and it keeps her safe and protected. But she starts to realize that this glass globe, even though it's her protection and it keeps her perfect, it's also a cage, and it's a prison for her. And so it's her song, the song of the ballerina, and her inward battle of whether she's brave enough to break through this shell, not only the shell of the globe, but her own perfection porcelain shell that keeps her in this stiff, rigid position. And this was me a couple years ago. I was so afraid to let people see what was really underneath, and I had kind of covered myself up to the point where I didn't even know who I was anymore. And so Miss Lizzie Hale is actually track, and I want to thank it. It's so exciting that my song is on the radio. This is so new to me and so exciting. I never thought I would get, my songs on the radio. And so, it's really exciting for me. And today, since Lizzie couldn't make it, since Lizzie's not here, she's off touring somewhere. So we're going to play you an instrumental and acoustic version, which usually it's a really hard-hitting dubstep song, but this is a very different version of it that is kind of nice to play sometimes. So. right. Thank you guys so much for joining us today and for coming and hanging with us.